Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Psalm 50. The mighty God, even the Lord, hath spoken, and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God hath shined. Our God shall come, and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. He shall call to the heavens from above, and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for God is judge himself, Selah. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel. And I will testify against thee. I am God, even thy God. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings, to have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house, nor he-goats out of thy folds. For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, but the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked God saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, and thou consentedst with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright will I show the salvation of God.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem Kavadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation, hopefully got there pushing the word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh by Shema Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopefully the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scripture through faith in Yahweh by Shema Shah. Shabbat Shalom to you, Akim, Wa'akwatim, tuning in. All right, and just want to go into a lesson, pretty much a message to women too far gone. There's been a lot of, women, on the comment board, still proud, still bucking up against, male authority, still feel, still have that feminist mindset, still being scheming and conniving, and just the madness that comes, with the modern woman, especially the modern woman of the tribes. Okay, and the spirit in the earth is changing, and what we're seeing is the value of women, is just plummeted. All right, and it continued to plummet, in Western society, especially here in America. Okay, and there's different energy that's on men, even on men that's not in the truth. Now you're still gonna have, your population of simps, okay, and you're still gonna have, your Pookie and Ray Rays that, they're always gonna be around, and it's pretty much the pool of men that's left, for the modern woman. Either she gonna get a simp that she's not gonna respect, okay, or she's gonna have to deal, with Pookie and Ray Ray, all right, which is he's gonna be in that baby boy spirit. It'd be like her, adopting a son, that she can lay with, okay. So, oh yeah, hey, it's a different spirit in the earth, and we're gonna go into these things, man. And we live in a culture where first let's start with some precepts, because what's happening, the energy is changing in the earth, because as we, as America is declining and it's becoming more and more about survival, you know, that mindset of, the first world convenience, that the world has enjoyed, that America has enjoyed, you know, there's a mindset change, all right? And particularly in men, women are getting worse, niggas are getting worse too, but you have a population of men that are moving more of like ancient men, becoming, manly men. Okay, so let's start off with some precepts. All right, matter of fact, let's get this here. I had already posted. This is Isaiah 46:8. It said, "Remember this, all right, and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O you transgressors." And one thing about this truth, even brothers, because the truth is a community, man. The true ministry, the GMS, the apostles and elders on down, the affiliated camps. This is a community, okay? And even, brothers that probably lack, male influence in their life, this truth is making up for it, all right? And brothers are remembering themselves men, okay? And we thought in this world that being a man, was just having sex with a bunch of random women, okay? Or you have these movies that pretty much, show the man going through all these changes and going through all these obstacles to finally get the woman at the end of the movie. And that put a lot of Queen of Heaven enchantments on the masses, man. And we thought, having a gorgeous woman was just this great accomplishment in the earth, okay? Not knowing that, nah, this woman is gorgeous, but there's beauty. Beauty is vain, okay? Especially as a woman that doesn't come with the skill set of a wife and a mother. That's just vain. That's just vain beauty. And see, these are the things that we start to understand as we mature in this truth, man. Some brothers got more, experience with women than others, so they have, they come in, to the truth with a particular perspective. But whatever perspective we come into the truth with, all right, this word, this ministry, matures us in the spirit, okay, to be equipped to deal with these things, man. And now we value things differently, okay. So we first come into the truth. One of the things that's required of us is to become men, all right. And men move with discipline, okay. Men move with patience, all right. Men move in wisdom, okay. So let's go here. Let's get So just get a couple of precepts. Then we got quite a few videos, and, things to get into. All right. So let's go here. Let's get this in Hebrews first. All right. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12. All right, verse 1. It says, "Wherefore, seeing we are also compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay every side, every weight and sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. See, as men in this ministry, you know, we fallen in love with Sophia, this wisdom, this understanding, the promises, all the things that the Lord, has for us. We've become, infatuated with this. Okay. So we start moving in a different way to where the woman is not highly prioritized when it comes to this ministry, man. Okay, the way a woman feels, her emotions, which society teaches you to cater to a woman's emotions. Okay, but nah, man, we in the spirit now as men that we gotta make it to be joint heirs. You see, we understand we're gonna get our heart's desire on the back end. Of course, with men, you see a woman, you might look and be like, of course, with men, you still have these, these desires in the flesh. But that's the thing about being a disciple is discipline. And then we understand how the modern woman is, and really that's the Lord's way of making it easy for us to be disciplined, man, because it's not worth it. Okay, the majority of women are not worth it. I'm talking about the 90-something percentile, maybe. It's not even worth it, to even begin to try to deal. Okay? And dealing with a woman ain't sin, all right? But this society teaches you to have your head up the woman's ass, man. And to deify the woman, which that's a sin. Putting her above Yahweh Shema Shai. And there's a lot of men that have left the truth, all right? Just so they can follow behind the goddamn woman, man. Okay? But the true men of Yahweh, the Lord has put his spirit on them, to where it's like, okay, the hell with this shit here, the woman getting caught up trying to get clout and all, the things of this world. We need the victory, all right, over the beast, man. We need to make it up out of here, man, and then we'll get everything, all right, on the backside, and then it's gonna be in order. It's gonna be much better because you come to, as we come into this thing and our faith grows and we understand what the Lord has in store for us, okay, we don't get excited about these things, especially, how things are so defiled and corrupt in this society. Those things lose its thrill. The excitement of chasing those things and trying to obtain those things, they fade away. Okay, like it says in 2 Corinthians 5:17, brother can post that. Okay, we're becoming new creatures with new mindsets, with new desires. Okay, and the modern woman, all right, has has fallen away from being a desire. Okay, a lot of brothers, pretty much take the stand like, hey, we straight. We got what we got, and even brothers don't have women like brothers that don't have women that, you can tell like they don't even attempt or try, to join themselves to a woman, man, or add a woman to their situation. Every brother different, but do you see that, amongst brothers, and it says, and let us run with patience this race that is set before us, man. We tapped into the mission, man. Verse 2 said, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author, okay, and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross. Yahweh Shai was tapped in. Okay, he was tapped into the mission, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne. So Yahweh Shai, the author of our faith. All right, let's get this word author. Okay, but Yahweh Shai was tapped into the mission, man. Okay, you get that word in the Greek is
Strong's G 747. Archegas.
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 All right. It says the chief, the leader, prince. It says one that takes the lead in anything and thus affords an example, a predecessor in a matter, a pioneer. So Yahweh Shai was a pioneer. you know, and he was tapped into the mission. And see, he understood, all right, his sin as King Solomon, okay, and as Adam, okay, and he knew the importance of the mission, so he didn't even deal with the woman, man. Okay, because he knew how important this mission was, man. He didn't want to take any chances. It wouldn't have been unlawful for him to deal with a woman, okay. But nah, man, he was tapped into the mission, okay. Now every brother, got their proper gift. It ain't meant for every brother not to have women, okay. So you're gonna have brothers that's gonna have women, you see. But every brother got their proper gift. But even in that, that's why the apostles say they that have wives be as though they had none, man. Because sometime on this mission, okay, the woman is gonna be way in the background, man, because there's so much going on, so much to do, so much self-development that us as men have to go through, man. Okay, and you just have to catch the woman on the back end. You see? So let's go here just to show you how Shah was locked in. Luke 2:41, it says, now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover. And when he was 12 years old, they went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast. And when they had fulfilled the days as they returned, the child Yahushua tarried behind in Jerusalem, and Joseph and his mother knew not of it. But they supposed him to be in the company when a day's journey, and they saw him among their kinfolk and acquaintance. And when they found him not, they turned back to Jerusalem seeking him. And it came to pass that after 3 days, all right, they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of doctors, both hearing them and asking them questions. And all they heard them were astonished at his understanding and answers. And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thou thus dealt with us? Behold, thy father and I have sought thee sorrowing. Okay, so they're looking for him. They finally found him, and they kind of pressing him. You see? And it says, and when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thou dealt with us? Behold, thy father and I have sought thee sorrow. And he said, you see how shall response unto them, how is it that you sought me? Wish ye not that I must be about my father's business? Okay, so Yahushua was about the father's business. He was tapped in. He was on the mission. Okay, and then you have even men that are outside the truth. Men have tapped into, a purpose, man, that they pursuing. Men. There's a lot of men that's going through self-development, man. So a lot of men out there that's pushing to become the best version of themselves, man. Okay, and the modern woman, all right, a woman in general can be a hindrance, but then the modern woman can be a nightmare, to a progress of a man in this society. Okay, the modern woman can just be a complete nightmare. Okay, the way they move, especially the nigga woman, man. And we're gonna show some examples, man. Okay, I just wanted to lay the foundation, all right, with those precepts. I know, brother. All right. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. So you almost get ready to load up some of these clips. All right. Yep. Let me get this. It's Hebrews 4:12. All right. And the scripture is 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if any man be in Yahushua, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. Okay, so we really begin, especially like the camps, man. You see how brothers, that you be around a lot, how their thinking has just changed. How their thinking has just drastically changed. How they think about everything, man. How they think about money. How they think about women. How they think about, just everything. Everything is becoming new. You know, we have a new value system now. Our priorities are completely different from when we first came in. You know, and that's the working of the Lord. All right, so yeah, let's get some of these. I know brothers got lit up. Yeah, and we're gonna get into them, man. So let's get this here. Let's get this from the guy Raul. I know some of you brothers listen to him. Please act right. You know, he's had some pretty decent content every now and then. But let's get this. Yeah. Yeah, so you have, you know, men pretty much rejecting women. Okay.
Right. We're starting to see.
And so what we're gonna see, like I say, is men, rejecting women. Cause like one thing about as a man, as we grow older and you grow out that lustful, those youthful lusts, and you experience peace, you don't want to go back to that chaos, man. You don't not want to go back. You don't want to add no woman to your situation to come with all this package and trauma and bad attitude. And you don't want to go back to that, man. As we get older as men, we mature as men, okay, peace becomes way more valuable than, all right, some high mileage box, man. Okay, with a bad attitude. You see? So I'm gonna let this play. Probably about half of it, and then we'll jump around some more. I'll get some of you brothers' precepts. I already see some precepts that link up, to the video. All right.
Women hate to be left. You want to break a woman's ego? Reject her.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
Okay.
Do you want to go on a date and get naughty together?
No, I'm good.
You don't want to? Not at all?
Nope, sorry.
Okay. Do you want to go on a date and get naughty?
No, I'll pass.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is awkward because you rejected me.
Go find someone else.
Okay. Thank you.
Boyfriend loving it. Yeah, look, there he is. Look, he's sitting there. Look, he's sitting right there. Yeah,
Do you
no
mean your
one
dad?
knew that? I bet no one knew that. Exactly.
Do you think if I had a boyfriend, I would do this?
Hi, I'm Madison.
Okay. Do you think our friend Nabil is cute?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you be interested in being Nabil's first kiss?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No?
Hey, this is Raul. Please act right. We're starting to see more and more videos of men rejecting women. I told you it was going to happen. Too many of these women nowadays think that they're going to get away with just being pretty. Not anymore. Men are starting to want women to come to the table. Yes, I said it. Come to the table with more than just good looks and a vajayjay. And some of these guys are being brutally honest.
I think I'm hot.
Not really.
Oh, why?
Way many more people attractive here than you.
What's not hot about me?
Your personality and your voice.
My voice?
You're a little too small. You can maybe eat a burger and not be anorexic.
That's aggressive.
I don't know who you're trying to impress. No one's going to simp over you.
Dang, man, tell her how you really feel. Before we continue, I want to give a special thanks to MLR, Ramon J. Bell, and Ken for your generous contribution to the channel through Cash App. Please know that your continued support is greatly appreciated.
Call up a guy and say you want to hook up tonight.
Oh, I got a good one.
He liked her for 7 years.
Can we hang out whenever you get back?
Now you want to hang out?
No, I do, yeah.
No, absolutely not.
I'm gonna go with someone else.
Go.
That's the guy that has had a crush on me since 7th grade.
That's a W for him.
And let the gentleman on the phone be a lesson to you. If she friend zones you, chances are she's never going to see you for anything more than just a friend. So if she tries to hook up with you later, she has an agenda that you're not going to benefit from. Don't try to figure it out. Just turn her down and keep it moving.
You guys all right? Is this a date? No, you guys are friends? Yeah. Oh, best friends, bro? Are you lying? Because she's smiling mad hard. No, y'all are friends. That's awesome. How long y'all been best friends? 10 years. Woo! 10 years y'all been best friends? What's your name, bro? Dennis? Dennis, you ever tried on it? You ever... No, that one? Why not? She's a very pretty girl. She got problems, though. Oh, my God.
In case you didn't catch that, he said he never tried to hook up with her because she got problems. Women will tell other women not to get with a man that has problems. So the same should go for men. If you see that a woman has a lot of problems, baggage, steer clear away from her. And for God's sakes, don't sleep with her just because you want to hit it.
With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $25 a month for $1 million of coverage. Some offer coverage in as little as a week and avoid.
Hi.
Huh?
I was just saying hi.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Honestly, I'm showing down.
Okay.
Yeah, that was awkward. Awkward for you. Man, he turned her down cold. These men are wising up. Doesn't matter what she looks like, she got to come with more than just looks nowadays. Now, I'm not saying go around just turning women down just to be turning them down. But what I am saying is she has to have something about herself that makes her stand above other women. And to be honest with you, the pretty ones are usually the ones that bring the least amount of value to your life because they've been getting by on their looks all their life.
Men in 2023 far more sensitive. Like, I don't remember men having so many feelings in the past.
That's because in the past, men were told, happy wife, happy life. So they just put up with y'all's nonsense just to keep the peace. We men are speaking up now because we're going to point out your nonsense as soon as we see it.
They are very opinionated about things. They be feeling some type of way. And y'all are verbal about it. Y'all be throwing little hissy fits and stuff. Like,
see, when they speak up for themselves, we're supposed to listen and fix whatever problem she says we're causing her. When we speak up for ourselves, they call it throwing a hissy fit. So all she said in this video was, why don't you act like the men in the past and let us do our nonsense without saying anything about it?
You don't remember so many men having feelings and emotions? Oh, you mean being a person, being a human being? Men have always had feelings. Y'all could be dead wrong, but if a man says his opinion, now he's an emotional. Why are you going back and forth with a woman online? Because you're wrong. That's why. Maybe we should just go back to the old times where men didn't really express themselves, rah, all that manly shit, and just start popping you on your mouth. How about we just start going back to that?
What's your body count?
Like 2 or 3.
Okay. How many people do you think I've slept with?
I don't know. I see that crosshair necklace, so I'm gonna say about 26.
26?
Yeah, that necklace is just there for decoration. I think you don't struggle.
Decoration? Well, then do you want to make it 27?
I'm good.
I can't believe he said that. I'm a child of God.
She looked religious.
We've seen women follow each other on social media with that, I don't need a man, I can do it all by myself. And then the creepy gym guys, and so on and so forth. Now, men are...
So yeah, it's about a 10 more minutes left on there. But yeah, man, that shit played out, man. All right, the Western woman, all these games and antics and the shit that come with them is nowhere near worth. And then they're, like I say, they've loose. So they've been ran through, and then they come with this trauma. They come with them badass kids. Okay? Them wild niggas as baby daddies. All right? They come with all that bullshit, and it's nowhere near worth it, man. there's not even a reward factor. Okay, because the majority of them, they have no wife skills, no mother skills. We're gonna get into all that, and then the reward, they think giving you the box is some great reward that you should be forever grateful for. That old, washed up. Okay, like nah, that ain't the play no more, man. And men, like I say, men are tapping into whatever purpose. Yeah, men are tapping into whatever purpose, what it might be, business venture. Jake might Jake might be into body transformation. Jake might just have a little job, a little apartment, and Jake good, man. Okay, because see, the ones that are the ones that are fine, the one that's the most beautiful and gorgeous, we know that's the biggest problem. Okay, Proverbs 31:30 says, "Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord shall be praised." And see, that's what true value comes in. Okay, a woman that fears the Lord, and that's an extremely rare thing. Okay, but a woman that's just beautiful, because there's nothing wrong with being beautiful. And men love beautiful women. Okay, but if that's where it starts and ends is your looks, okay, then your looks become vain. Okay, if you can't be an assistant to a man, okay, your beauty is vain. If you can't get under a man's order, okay, then if you can't increase, your skill set as a woman, then your beauty is vain. Okay, it's pointless, and that's why it's to the point now you can see a woman and she can be gorgeous, but you already know what that road leads to. You can imagine, okay. Because if she fine, all right, that hey, it's a lot of men, okay, that's done been with her, man. Okay, they because those women that look like that, they deal with those 10% men, all right, and they're passed around through their community of those 10%, 20% of men. Okay, so it's like it's not even worth it. All right, let's keep going. No, brother, got some more. All right. Yep, that's the brother on GMS North Carolina 77. Brother Ella Hawaii. Shalom, yeah. 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. And that's what we look for now, man. And brothers, I tell you, our mindset got to be going back home, going back east. Howard Shot, he got plenty wives for his men. Okay, the American woman makes up less than 1% of the world's population. All right, she's irrelevant when it comes to nation building. Okay, like I said, we grew up and been taught, to deify the woman, and having a woman was just this great accomplishment in the earth. Okay, which that was ass backwards. Okay, a woman finding a husband, that was a great accomplishment, man, especially a man of understanding. Okay, so hey, we going back home, man. Well, we're not gonna have to deal with this toxic dysfunction, okay, defiled, pool of women that we have to deal with today. Okay, yeah, and this is the culture of the West. This is basic wisdom. 1 Ezra 4:28. It says, yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. And this is what the woman is used to, men running out of their wits. Okay, that's why they're going around asking men, because they're losing it. So women, going around and asking men because they're used to men running out of their wits for them. Okay, and that's fading out. Okay, and as a man, you learn that there's much more. There's way much more to living, okay, than a goddamn woman. Okay, especially the modern American woman, especially the modern American nigga woman, man, which is the lowest of the low. That's the least valuable woman on planet Earth, is the modern American nigga woman. Okay, the least compatible and valuable woman on Earth. If you line up every woman on the planet Earth and rated them on value, the American nigga woman will be at the very bottom. The majority of them. Okay, they wouldn't even register. Okay, this is the brother of GMS North Carolina 777. Sirach 26 and 25 says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. And see, a shameless woman, okay, is the Western woman. Okay, the way they dress, the way they talk in public, the way they, parade themselves on social media. Okay, just a shameless woman. These are women that are mothers of children. Okay, their mother and grandparents are still alive, and it's like, goddamn, just no shame in how they move and how they talk. Okay, and it only gets worse and worse. Like the majority of the Western women are too far gone. Okay, and that's just what it boils down to. There's gonna be a few, women that the Lord gonna have mercy on. Okay, but the mass majority, they're too far gone and they're only getting worse, and we're gonna show it. Okay. So I got another video. Let me queue up, and while I'm getting it, if a brother can post it in Lamentations chapter 4. Lamentations 4. The exact one. Lamentations 4. Yeah, let's get Lamentations 4 and 3 Bible shot for this next video. So yeah, let me cue this up.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet, 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today, I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit. And mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life. We do freeze dance.
It's a goddamn shame, man. You know? So it's only getting worse. You know, what's that in Isaiah 1:9? Except the Lord had left a remnant. All right, we might. Yeah, man. Yeah. 5-year-olds questioning Pound Town. Okay? So this is just one of many. And we're gonna get into the videos, man. Okay, it's over. It's too far gone. And I'm not saying this out of spite because I'm mad at women from the past, and I got a vendetta versus women. And I just want to see the worst for the black woman. Nah, man, this shit is too far gone. We gotta go back east, man. The West. This is why the Lord is gonna nuke this place. Okay, there ain't no recovering, ain't no rehabilitation, ain't no going to therapy for the women. They're gone. They're too far gone. It's over. Okay, you're gonna have the few that the Lord have mercy on. The rest of them, they're gone. They're through, and it's only getting worse. Okay, now they'll tell you to hide your daughters from GMS, hide your 9-year-old daughter from GMS. But who's teaching? Who's letting the 5-year-old listen to Pound Town and dance off Pound Town? Okay, and we get that Job 10:22. Okay, and that's the only solution. This place got to go. All right, so let's get this. All right, this is the brother you call Hopeful 144. Lamentations 4:3. It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast, they give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel like the ostrich in the wilderness, man. Okay, this is this terrible parenting, man. Okay, and even if a woman has good intentions, she's not capable of raising children by herself, man. All right, she's not built to do that. Okay, the Lord created where the child's supposed to have both parents. Okay, now even if it was just if the father was there, you still have more structure and order with the children. But when you just have the mother, it's a nightmare. Now you got the culture that exists today. Okay, so the Israelite woman has become, the nigga woman is damn in the worst place to be for a child, man, because you're going to be set up for failure. You're going to be in all these crazy ass situations, all these different men coming in. Okay, that's how a lot of these women get molested. Okay, under the care of what? The single mother. Okay, because the majority of the women, that have been molested or raped coming up, okay, majority of the time it was under the care of the single mother. Okay, no hedge. All right, and then just getting worse and worse. Now imagine you trying to be a stepfather to those children, man. Okay, that would be a nightmare, man. And that's why their stepfather, like Jake not doing that shit no more, man. Nah, man. No. That shit is a nightmare and it's not worth it. Okay? Then you're getting leftovers. Yeah, that's a bad deal all the way around. No respect. Okay? You're getting the leftovers of other men. Okay? And then there's no peace. Okay, that would be a nightmare, man. This is Ezekiel 16 and 44, brother GMS in his lightning. Behold, everyone that uses this proverb shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is the daughter. Okay, and it only gets worse. And you have this young woman, she's 22. You know, she's trying to pour some type of positivity, you know, trying to, you know, into the children, and they're gone. I hope she quit. You know, that's the solution, is to quit. You know, I know she wants to do the right thing, because when I was, you know, her age, you know, I was coaching Little League football, man. You know, that was my thing until I came into the truth. You know, try to pour into young Jake, which it's a lot of those young guys that I coach, you know, that they're doing well for themselves, man. You know, and it's good to see that. All right. But them boys different, you know, they kind of let you have your way with them boys. All right. But with these little girls, it's over with. And the mothers of today, it's over with. You know, I hope she quit. You know, and save herself their stress and trauma. Okay, you had dating coaches, you know, to try to help Eve, you know, with dating. A lot of dating coaches just done quit because Eve expectations were unbearable. You know, they were unrealistic. All right, but they don't have those unrealistic expectations for the baby fathers, man. Okay, them niggas have no expectation. Okay, but after they become leftovers, they jump out into the world and want to have all these expectations. It don't work like that, man. It's done played out. You know, it worked for a while, but now it's played out. You see? It's I'm gonna let a little bit of this play some more. And then we go to some more video.
You guys' daughters are twerking at 5. 5. Where's the parenting? Where's the boundaries? Where's the help? Y'all are not helping your kids. You're hurting them. You guys are hurting them. I come every day dressed, ready to go, and I'm in school too. I'm in college. I mean, I put bows in my hair. I'm wearing leotards. I'm trying to get them interested in like proper things for their age, and you guys are exposing your kids to this raunchy secular music. Why is you guys' 5-year-old daughters singing Pound Town? And it's just really, 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 it's upsetting. And I feel so bad. And I've watched different techniques, soft skills, soft parenting, gentle parenting. I'm patient. I don't yell. I'll say, hey, let's regroup. If you guys need 5 minutes, let's do some breathing. Your kids are telling me to shut up. You guys' kids are saying, I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. You're not my mom. They're putting they're hitting each other and hitting other kids. You address the parent. The parents are telling you, you don't tell my daughter what to do. It's not that bad. Well, at least she was in the class. At least. It's all these excuses. Y'all come in and you're more worried about what's going on your Instagram and TikTok feed versus being a parent. Be a fucking parent. You guys are horrible fucking parents. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but this generation of some of the mom, not all, but majority that I've dealt with kids that are between the ages of 5 and 4 and 3, you guys don't parent your children at all. They have no basic comprehension skills. They can't sit still, no attention span. They're hitting people. They can't talk. They can't communicate. They don't even know how to say, like, I want to go to the bathroom. If you ask them a question, they're rude, nasty, horrible attitudes at 5, and they want to hear Pound Town. What are you guys doing with your kids? What are you guys literally doing with your kids? Because I have never in my life experienced something so horrible. I literally don't even want to teach ballet to you guys' kids anymore because they are so hard to work and deal with. And I literally see why the teachers are quitting and your kids are getting expelled and kicked out, because it's no way, it is literally no way that this is happening. And you guys don't see any issue with it. I tell you, your kid hit someone and you're saying, well, what the fuck did the little bitch do to my daughter to make her want to hit? Nothing. Literally nothing. Your daughter just decides she wants to put her hands on people and you don't correct her. You're yelling at me, asking me, why does she feel like she wants to hit? What parenting is happening? You guys are worried about seafood boils and dates and fucking like partying and being a hot mom. You guys are shitty moms and it needs a change. Stop listening to Sexy Red around your children. Talk to your kid, interact with them, teach them, listen to them, teach them to respect authority. Don't say you don't have to listen to anyone unless they're me. Your kids are so horrible and hard to deal with, and I'm blaming the parents because they have horrible guidance. And it needs to be a change. And I'm asking, can somebody's mom stitch me and say like what the holdup is? What is the issue? Why are you listening to raunchy music around your kids?
Yeah, it's over. Okay? You know, you're not gonna take heed. Okay? All right, that, you know, it just shows, you know, where we at. And that's why I say, brothers, you know, hey, get your mind out of America, man. It's over. You know, it's This is GMS Virginia Island Straight Gate. 2nd Ezra 9:22 said, let the multitude perish then which were born in vain. Yeah, all these little gremlins are being born in vain to be destroyed. Okay? They're unruly. They're going to be a worse version, okay, than the mother. Okay? Even these young jakes, you know, that little rapper King, you know, that's was it Finesse 2 Times? You know, bros were listening to him yesterday, seeing him. You know, he's 18 years old, man. You know, and you should hear what he's saying. Okay, he said, let the multitude perish then which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, my plant, which is the elect, for with great labor have I made it perfect. So if the Lord not dealing, the Lord doesn't have you in the spirit to be obedient, okay, you're here in vain. If the Lord is not working with you, if he, as an Israelite man, if you're not being conformed to Yahushua, okay, you're here in vain. As a Israelite woman, if you're not being conformed to be compatible to those men, you're here in vain. Okay, you're here to be put to death, and we can see why. And that's why the Lord had it to where all these 2/3 niggas got all the women pregnant. You know. Because like I say, it's a lot of brothers that don't even have seed, you know. But all the 2/3 pretty much, they got the majority of the women pregnant. It was for destruction. You're gonna get into that, you know, as well. All right. Yo, you're gonna get all this to water, brother. Brother Nabala, GMS Island Straight Gate. Come, brother. Keep our Rogers. I keep posting to verse 9. Yep, Bob Kashah. Or you can skip to verse 9. You know, so you can go from 6 to verse 9, going to the rented Bible shop. So yeah, we got some more things, man. There's some little shorts. All right, just to give you an example of what she was talking about, man. You know, I pray she quit. You know, I pray the Spirit in her lead that shit alone, because she young. So she can go be a wife and sit down somewhere, man. Leave them little badass kids alone. You know, pour into her own daughters. You know, the hell no. All right, now look at this.
Down. Yeah, that nigga dig a bitch down. Yeah, that nigga eat me out.
Hey yo, but my name is Pink. I made him go get that ink. Let him eat that pretty pussy. Now he keep trying to link. I'm pimping pinky ring. His ex is his minky dink. I'm about to pop a thingy, then sip on his drinky drink. Get the grip for my bitch's dip. Nigga with my tip. I'ma flip like 100 bricks. Get back on my lips. I'm a bitch. I want fish and grits. Throwing hissy fits. I ain't talking about chicken when I jerk it with my tits. I be twerking on that tip. Cause I'm slurping every drip. When I ride it, choke his neck or missionary doing splits.
Bitch down. I'm out of town, thugging with my round, my coochie pink.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's enough. Thank you.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round.
And Eve think it's cute. You know, a toddler is saying, you know, her booty hole brown. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay? And this same woman will tell you that she don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. You see? It's not worth it. Okay? Let's keep going. What are we doing, man?
I'm out here in Miami, looking for the hoochie daddy. Where they at? Where the niggas that get ratchet? Where they at? My son need a new pet. I'm out here in Miami, looking for the hoochie daddy. Where they at? Where the niggas that get ratchet? Where they at? My son need a new pet. I'm out here in Miami, looking for the hoochie daddy. Where they at? That nigga eat me out.
Hey yo, but my name is Pink. I made him go get that ink. Let him eat that pretty pussy. Now he keep trying to link. I'm pimping pinky ring. His ex is his minky dink. I'm about to pop a thingy, then sip on his drinky drink. Get the grip for my bitch's dip. Nigga with my tip.
That nigga eat me out.
Hey yo, but my name is Pink. I made him go get that ink. Let him eat it.
Play a little bit of this, you know, and why they don't get strikes? You know, we do a lesson going into
Hi, my name is Alina, and
we do a lesson going into the the healing properties of turmeric. You know, going to the stones, and we can get medical misinformation, but where, you know. Where's the censorship? Why no one going to see about these people? Who are these, you know, these young girls dancing to this, man? Pound Town. You know, oh boy. Through her, we all die, man. Okay? Through her, we all die. The scriptures don't lie, man. One thing we finding out that the scriptures, that the scriptures go hard on women, but then you see, you see Eve play out, then it's like, okay, goddamn. Through her, we all die, man. Because if it was up to Eve, man, the culture, you see where it is now, but they would never stop. They would just keep being more and more satanic. Okay? Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, that's not child abuse, man. What you set what you setting them children up for, man? This is GMS must endure 144K by. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are silent children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do good, but they have no knowledge. Okay, because they can sing and dance to some sexy red. All right, but you put some timetables in front of their ass, they through. Okay, you put a mop and a broom, and they done. They won't know where to start. Okay, this is brother Corner Waff, GMS prayer always hopeful lit. Sirach 25 and 24. The woman came to the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, man. Okay. The woman is a vessel of wickedness, man. The woman left to herself. All right, that's Satan's playground. Okay, and that's why you see the most satanic, all right, culture. They're stemmed off single mother culture, man. Okay, and these are Esau. This Esau is putting these artists out there, man. Okay, and the woman is absorbing that bullshit and pushing it on the children. Okay, so the woman is a direct vessel of Satanism that's plaguing Jake. You see, the children that come from that culture, okay, that are left to, their single mother, they're open to any and everything, man. Okay. This is the brother GMS Virginia Island Straight Gate. Jeremiah 2 and 21 said, Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto thee? Okay. This degenerate culture, man. And you go from the feminist movement until now, all right, black culture has took a major turn, man, from the feminist movement. Then after the feminist movement, what did you have? The crack epidemic, okay? Then you had the gangster rap, okay? And you have what you have today, where we at now, to where you have 5-year-olds requesting Pound Town with no kickback, okay? Now it's just getting more and more degenerate as we go. This is Isaiah 1 and 4. This is from the brother Nabala, GMS Virginia Island Straight Gate. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken, all right, the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are going away backwards. See, they're going backwards. They're just becoming more degenerate. You see, there's no progress amongst nigga culture, man, especially amongst the nigga woman. There's no progress moving forward. Okay, they're only going away backwards, and that's why they're being turned out younger and younger, and it's being more vile and vile. There's one thing being promiscuous, you just dealing with different men, but now you the eating booty hole and the orgies and women on women, and it's just the scrap on. This is all type of madness, man. You see, it's nothing, ain't no boundaries. Okay, they just keep going further and further backwards, man, away from the Lord. Okay, it says, why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. And Jacob just revolting more and more. Okay, the woman is revolting more and more. The more she's been told about herself, the more she's revolting. Okay? It says, from the sole of the feet even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. All right? They have not been closed. Okay? Neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Okay? And this captivity was a major bruise to us as a nation, man. Okay? And when going back to the 60s, when this devil really started putting those enchantments through feminism and through street culture, man, you know, they created a grievous, they just opened the wound up more because it destroyed the minds, all right, of our people. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna jump to verse 9. All right, and it says, verse 9, it says, except the Lord of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been in Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. Okay, and this is how bad it's getting, man. This is the lewdness that Jake is going to, and who's at the forefront of that? Eve, man, the woman. Through her, we all die. She's at the forefront, okay, of this lewdness that we see, man. Okay, to the point that if it wasn't a remnant, that Israel would be like Sodom and Gomorrah, man, and lewdness and morale. The morality would be that of the immorality would be that of Sodom and Gomorrah. It would be no boundaries, man. Okay, and that's why the Lord is going to deliver the remnant. All right, and 2/3 are going to get their judgment of ancient Sodom and Gomorrah fire, man. Okay. So let's play this. Let's play this little chick. This is
Example of what they mean by single women keeping women single.
Stop being so available. Stop being so predictable. You're boring. Women need to be what I like to call my version of positive toxic, and I'll give you some examples.
Hey, this is Raul. Please act right. So, fellas, which would you prefer, a boring woman or a toxic woman?
Let's just say you and him have a regular routine, and on your way to work every morning, you give him a call, y'all talk on the phone. At least one of those days out the week, don't call him. Tell him, hey, babe, I'm so sorry. The day got ahead of me. It was a crazy morning. I was rushing out the house. I totally forgot to call you.
So lie to him. But if he lies to you, you'll get mad about it.
Then you're going to cancel one of the date nights. Cancel the date. If y'all was supposed to hang out, maybe I was going to go to dinner, you're going to cancel it. You're going to tell him, hey, babe, I know we're supposed to hang out on Wednesday, but I have a work project that I have to hop on. Do you think we can do this another time?
There are women crying out there about men not taking them on dates. And now this little girl is telling you to cancel the date, even though she's lying about having other plans.
Checkmate, okay?
He didn't check you, so what are you checkmating?
Then when he says, babe, do you want to hang out on Thursday? Maybe we can do dinner or something. You're going to be like, I would love to hang out with you, but I promised my coworker that we were going to do happy hour.
Say you want your man to leave you without saying you want your man to leave you.
Men love women that are unavailable.
No, when a woman is unavailable, we just find another woman who is available.
You gotta put a little sauce on. You gotta keep his mind wondering. You gotta keep him intrigued. This is how he's gonna stay interested. This is how he's gonna be all over you, okay?
A young girl telling women how men think. So how many of us men know that she's way off target?
This is also going to program him that being with you is not going to feel like he's in jail. This is going to show him that you know how to prioritize things other than him, okay?
By lying to him, telling him that you have other priorities that don't exist.
Men hate feeling like that they're in jail. So this is going to show him that you have friends, you have other things to do. And this is going to keep him on his toes. And at this point, we really need a secret community, y'all, because I can't keep telling all y'all this stuff on the internet while the men are listening.
How much you want to bet? There's really no man listening. This is what it's come to with these so-called women here in this country. Everything she just said is the fastest way to get yourself left by a good man. You keep canceling dates on him, and I guarantee you, he'll find another woman who's available, who's not playing these childish games. Keep on listening to these little knuckleheads if you want to, and I promise you a future where you'll be manless. Here's the cool part. They went on her TikTok, and they let her have it about this silly little video.
Women need to be what I like to call my version of positive toxic.
Yep. As backwards as it gets. But this is the pool of women that's out there, man. Okay, the majority. If a brother can post a rock 7 and 26 as well. Now I want to get some more real quick, man. Yeah. So imagine how her daughter's gonna be. And there ain't nobody chasing your ass and trying to, just play it out, man. That's another thing. You think a man's supposed to chase you? You doing all these playing games, man. That shit old. Okay, it's over with. All right, ain't nobody finna play all them goddamn games, man. Trying to see when you available and all right, come on, man. But they can do that, with Pookie and Ray Ray and them simp niggas. They still can do that. Okay, but the men that they really want, like ain't nobody going for this shit, man. It's played out. It is, like I say, not worth it. The American woman value has pumped. It's dirt. It's in the dirt. Like Elder Ariala said, the majority of women in America, all right, even though they know they're Israelites, they're not even on the level of Rahab, the harlot. Okay, and I want to get this, show y'all, brother. All right, now this is on the brother's shopper of the 12 bar. Now this is what Eve say. All right. Yep, the brother Hawaii had posted as well, Elder Hawaii. This is what it says. To be honest, this is Eve. I think black women should start falsely accusing black men of sexual rape, assault. It worked for white women, and they get a pretty penny from it. If black women can't get the coin through marriage, then we might as well get it through the court. So how wicked is this? Okay, how wicked is this? Okay? So you will ruin a man's life to get the coin. Because just because you're not compatible to be in a marriage, there's a lot of these women is not in them, brothers. Like a lot of disappointment that you can get is when you expect, something out of a woman that's just not in her. It's not in these women, okay, to be compatible in the marriage. A lot of these women, it's just not in them. There's not a lot of wives. There's a lot of women, okay, in America, but there's not a lot of wives. Okay, the ratio might be 1 to 100 or 1 to 1,000. Okay, it's just not in them. They never seen it. They don't know what it looked like. They don't know where to begin. It's just not in them. Okay, but how wicked is this? You see, that's why the brother got that precept. I think I just seen it. Yep, it's the brother, Yahweh, the hope for elect 3. It says, then shalt thou, this is Micah 7 and 10, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And that's just what's finna happen, man. It is what it is, man. Like I said, we don't feel no type of way. All right, it ain't nothing personal. It's just bad for business, man. The nigga woman is extremely bad for business. All right, at this time frame. Okay. Now let's go down here with something else. Oh yeah, yep. So the brothers put this up. All right. You put this chart up, and you gotta figure it out what that is. Okay, dealing with women. All right. And they say they go through the phase of let's be friends. They be fresh. I'm strong and independent. All right. And when they say they strong and independent, when a woman is saying she's single, she's still dealing with men. All right, these women be creeping, even the ones that try to play like they're this innocent, and, you know, that they better than the other women, and they try to be quiet and like they, you know, they be getting it in too, man. All right, these women be getting it in. Okay, in America, Eve done turned loose. Okay, I say even the ones that try to put on this front, like, you know, I'm single, I ain't doing, I don't know, I ain't got time for a man right now. They be getting it in. Okay, they still be getting that work in. All right, even if they're not in a so-called established relationship, you know, the woman be getting it in, man. All right, and they go through these phases. And see, this is the phases of most of the women. The strong, independent phase, and then after they done been on the carousel, the cock carousel, they ready to settle down. All right, and then, you know, when they can't keep a man, because see, one thing about it, they never stop having sex. Okay, when women start having sex, they never stop. It's rare, you know, but the majority, 90 percentile of the time, once women start having sex, no matter what age it is, they don't stop. Okay, so they go through all these phases, but they still, all right, getting popped. Okay, so it's just the value is steady plummeting, man, and they going through all them phases, getting these children, getting these baby fathers, and all these different. They going through all these phases, okay, and their value is just diminishing. You know, especially, and then if they, you know, never, you know, start learning how to be a keeper of the house, okay, then their value reduces to nothing. Okay, because how do you add value as a woman? How do you add value? Well, you increase in your skills to serve. You know, just as we become more valuable to the Lord, we increase, all right, in our ability to serve. All right, now I want to go here to the comment board. I just looked on the comment board on this one. Okay. Yeah, man. It's, where is it? Yeah, let's go here. All right, so you go on the comment board, the brothers come in, and then you get down here. All right. Here come Eve. All right. Here come Eve with her comment. And she said, like it or not, we are your sisters, and more importantly, daughters of the Most High. So you see the pride that she comes in. Okay, she finna check all the men. It's shocking how excited you all get doing humiliation rituals on us. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How are we doing a humiliation ritual on you? Okay? And like the brother said, a hit dog gonna holler. You know? that's you know, they say that down here a lot. Hit dog gonna holler. Okay? We're just stating the obvious. We're just stating the patterns and trends that we see. Okay? And at the end of the day, the humiliation ritual is your decision making. That's the humiliation. Okay? It said the Most High draws us with loving kindness, and they go playing the victim. That's the ultimate example. Okay? What y'all are doing here is disgusting. We are crying out to Abba, and you can't cry to Abba. Okay? You don't have that access. Okay? We don't even cry to Abba. We are dealing with Yahweh Shai. Okay? Well, see, that's the entitlement of Western culture to these women. That it doesn't matter. Okay? In Western society, there's no accountability. Okay, a woman, the average woman, or the below average woman, she looks at her being with an average man as doing him a favor. That's why they feel so entitled. You know, they really look like they really feel as if they're with the average man. that they're doing that man a favor. That's why they feel so entitled, and that's why they feel that the average man should accept, all right, the history that they come with, the past, you know, the high mileage of the badass kids and the trauma and all. They think a man is supposed to accept that because they're doing a man a favor, man. Nah, man. That gig is played out. That narrative has been ran to the ground. And Jake tried the deal, man. You know, Jake tried to make the best out of the dysfunction. Okay, that's of black culture, but it is played out now. Okay, Jake done felt that peace is over with. Okay, it says, what she say? We are crying to Abba en mass about this contentious vibe you are spreading and encouraging others to participate in. Repent. So she's telling us to repent. God damn. Find a way to deal with your issues so you begin the work of restoration. You can have truth, but if you don't have love, you are just an annoying, clanging cymbal. All right. So you're trying to quote scripture. We are children of the light. Act like it. Damn. You know. So she comes in that authoritative. Okay. She comes in that authoritative spirit. All right, based on what brothers put. All right, what the brother had posted. All right, well, like I say, hit dog gonna holler. Okay, it is what it is, man. Because one thing about it is, men, we have to humble down and we have to, you know, fight Satan. And, you know, you got a lot of women that think they don't have to do that. They think they, you know, they good as is. She doesn't see nothing wrong, okay, or how she just addressed brothers on the comment board. Okay? She doesn't see nothing wrong with it, man. Okay? Then you know that there's no humility. And a lot of women that know they Israelites, they finna get their work too, man. The Lord finna destroy them, man. All right? Yep. It said this is Proverbs 16 and 18. It's the brother L.O.Y. It said, pride goeth before destruction and a haughty spirit before he fall. Okay? And we see that haughty spirit in women, and it's right before the fall. You know, we see that haughty spirit in these women, and it's right before we get to the worst time since the earth has been. Okay? This is 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. All right? Brother El-Hawad, it said that whosoever would not seek the Lord power of Israel should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. And so a lot of women are deceived that they're above accountability, that they're above correction. You know, a lot of women move in their spirit, you know, like that, like correction is above, and you know, they're above being corrected, they're above being accountable, man. But prophecy is finna get active with you women, man. It's finna delete a lot of women. There's more women than 2/3 of men because there's more women. You know, and we see why. And that's why I'm gonna keep saying, brothers, get your mind out of America, man. The American woman, the majority, all right, they're here in vain. They're here to be destroyed, and they're only getting worse, man. You know, and I'm just giving a suggestion, like, you know, just a perspective. You know, you men are adults. You know, you do what you know what you feel. But you know, me personally, you know, I'm good. You see, like I, you know, like I said, you be out, you see things, and, you know, you have a small conversation. Let's say you are kicking it, you know, but the way we used to feel about women, man, and the way we used to get excited and that thrill, man, it's gone. You know, like that desire is like dead. You know, so it's like it's too far gone, man. You know, it's too far gone, and it's only getting worse. Let's keep going. No, brothers got some more. Oh yeah, I wanted to get that real quick. Yep, we'll get it here. It's the brother GMS per always hopeful elect, brother Corner Y. And it says, Sirach 7 and 26 is, it has thy wife after thy mind, forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman. Yeah, because a woman that can come under your order, you know, it's not gonna be perfect, you know, but you know, she's sincerely, you know, under your order. She's in, you know, into what you got going on. She's an asset to your situation. You know, that's that's the thing to deal with. You know, and then if you got something like that, that's for sure. You know, you shouldn't be out here trying to, you know, just add to your situation just because it's lawful, you know, to have multiple women. You shouldn't just be wanting to add anything just cause. Like, nah, it's about her being after your mind. Okay, it's much easier to deal with a woman that's after your mind, which means she's conforming herself to the way that you think, the way that you move. Okay, you can move like that as a man. Okay, but a woman, you know, that's contentious and, you know, that's in their spirit of rebellion. Okay, it makes it hard. You know, it makes it hard to move. It makes it hard to accomplish anything in that spirit, man. You know, so I think I want to get this in the NLT. And this is the Book of Sirach in the NLT. I mean the GNT, the Good News Translation. All right, this is give not thyself over to a light woman. And we're gonna get into that as well. So let me see. All right, so when you go to it, let me blow it up a little bit. All right, so let's go here. Yep, this is Sirach 25:16. It says, I would rather live in the same house with the lion and dragon than with the bad wife. Okay. And we used to read these things and we, you know, we think these things be exaggerated, man. But then as we grow, we see like, yeah, and that's why a lot of men, they'll rather, you know, dwell in a 1-bedroom apartment, okay, you know, on the air mattress and be at peace, you know, than to live luxuriously with a goddamn demon, a damn, you know, one of these little monsters, man. Okay, it says when a wife is in a bad mood, her expression changes until she looks like an angry bear. Her husband has to go and eat with the neighbors where he cannot hold back his bitter sighs, man. And I've seen men in that condition, man. You know, because a lot of men, they get entangled with these women, have these children, these women have them by the balls, and these women know it because of the way the system made. And, you know, I done seen, you know, men, they be sighing, like they be shaking their head, their countenance be dropped, man. You know, just a slave to the woman in the system, man. You know, just in misery. You see? And this is society that and that's why a lot of men are looking at that and they just opting out, man. There's a lot of men the hell with it, put themselves on child support just to get away from the madness, man. You know? And no one is buying into that anymore, man. That what Eve is offering, man. Nobody is buying into it. Okay, yeah, you get Pookie and Ray Ray to knock you off. Okay? We're talking about someone, a man taking you under, there, you know, nah, man. A man bringing you in and trying to build, like, nah, man. They don't possess, all right. They don't possess, all right, what it takes to be that. What a man needs, the woman don't possess what it takes. The majority of women don't possess what it takes, man. Okay. So men are just doing without, or men are going overseas, or men going, you know, dealing with other nations. You know, it says a quiet man living with a nagging wife is like an old man climbing up a sandy hill. and you try to climb a sandy hill, man, it's hard. You know, like I say that nagging, and this it does. Like I say it's it was a time where men put up with that, man, but it's a different spirit in the earth, man. Men are out here achieving things, man. And it's like, nah. Then you got brothers in the truth, man. As we elevating this truth, man, it's like shit. Ain't no way you can go back, to the madness, man. All right. And it said, verse 21, never lose your head over a woman's beauty, and do not try to win a woman. Oh, let me see. All right. It said, never lose your head over a woman's beauty, and do not try to win a woman because she is wealthy. Because you even have, in this society, finances are, a priority, because, money is a defense. Okay. But as a man, because there's a lot of men, they try to get with these women with money and try to be taken care of. And they just become their oldest son, and they give over their control, because if a woman is doing everything, she's gonna, okay, she's gonna feel like, she's your Lord, So the scriptures warn us from these things, man. Don't lose your head over a woman's beauty. Like, there's a lot of men that have made terrible decisions based off how a woman looks, man. Okay, terrible decision making. Well, now the scriptures, when the scriptures say, remember ourselves, men. This is a part of it, man. How we deal with women, we have to remember ourselves as men. Okay, now I want to get this definition real quick. We can get ready to end it. Because they don't give yourself over to a light woman. So I want to get the word light. And on the Elam line. Now this is the word light, and you go into one of the definitions as you go on down. It says meaning frivolous, all right, that of unchaste, all right. And if you're frivolous, you're pretty much you're not stable, you're not built on anything. All right, you're unchaste, which means you're loose. Okay, and it says both from notion of lacking moral gravity. All right, lacking moral gravity, man. And you see these women onto everything, man. You run into one of these women that try to parade themselves like they something great, like they just because all these women come, every woman is always going to present herself as this innocent, victim, just precious, all of them present themselves in that fashion, man. You always going to get the victim, innocent version of but some, they give you that, but then they past be, it be terrible, man. They track record be terrible, but they try to present themselves. Cause like as men, we know like shit. We be like, damn, we want for the truth. I ain't, I wouldn't be nothing. Before this truth, man, we done. Like the decision making we were doing, we were finished. But the scripture tell us, man, don't give ourselves to a light woman, frivolous, unchaste, lacking moral gravity. And then you go here, unimportance. Okay, unimportance. Okay, and the woman has the value. The majority of women in the West have the value themselves so much that they become unimportant, man. Okay, they say light skirts, women of easy virtue. You see, I said women have to value themselves. The majority of women have to value themselves to the point of no return. All right, so yeah, I think that's the point. You. Yeah, that's the point. And see, the Lord, He's establishing, order, amongst His people, because it's a beautiful thing like that. The relationship between a man and woman, it's a beautiful dynamic that the Lord set up. Okay, that's a beautiful dynamic, but it's just been so defiled and corrupt, in this society. All right, a lot of it is unrepairable. But you have the elect that the Lord is working with, and He's repairing, man. No matter of fact, let me get these two real quick, as I said it. Because on the flip side, the Lord, He dealing, with the hopeful elect women. Okay, that's getting back in their order. All right, and the Lord He's putting things together to where we can kind of see a glimpse. Some of you brothers, you might have a glimpse. Your woman in order, she might believe, and it's a little glimpse of what the Lord intended for it to be from the beginning. Okay, so when you go here, just to balance everything out, what's that in Sirach 25 as well? Sirach 25. It's Sirach 25:7 says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." Okay, and it says, let me keep reading. Verse 8 says, "Well is him that dwelleth with a wife of understanding, and they have not slipped with the tongue, and they have not served a man more unworthy than himself." So it's a good thing. Okay, when you see a man and a woman that agree together. You read in verse 1, it says, "In 3 things I have beautified and stood up beautiful, both before the Most High and men: the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together." Okay, so this is a Israelite man in the spirit, an elderly Israelite man of wisdom, and one of the things that he beautified is a man and a wife that agree together, because it's a beautiful dynamic. When the Lord put that in motion, like, it's a beautiful dynamic. All right, but it's a very rare thing. That's why I say, well is a man that find a wife of understanding. It's Sirach 40 and 23. It says, "A friend and a companion never meet amiss," which means they're never out of order. It's a good relationship. Your homeboy, your friend, you're cool with. All right, when your main guy, it's never amiss. It's never anything out of order. It's an on point, relationship. But above both is a wife with her husband. Okay, and it shows you how dynamic their relationship is. That's why scriptures say the way between a man and a woman, who can tell? Okay, because that's a unique relationship. Okay, well, like I say, Western culture, all right, has pretty much destroyed their dynamic, and it's a rare thing now. All right, but it's the Lord is restoring it, amongst the hopeful elect. All right, so that's the point. Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters, edify once again, and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples to our younger brothers, and peace and blessing, salutation, and hopeful elect, Shalom.